Hi everyone, this is part of our secrets section where we go really deep. See, this is Morpheus in the Matrix. If you turn the M in Matrix upside down, you get a W for World War III. Same with the M in Morpheus. See, Morpheus is bold, just like this clown's bold. It's because Morpheus represents this clown. You can't see it properly because he's got a wig on, this clown. But, see, Morpheus is wearing these glasses. Ever since these visors come in with the mark of the beast. Morpheus wears black. Obama wears black. I know his suit looks blue in this picture, but his suit is actually black. This is the reason it looks blue in this picture is because Obama is the false prophet, just like Apocalypse is in X-Men. Because remember, Apocalypse in X-Men is blue. Now, these taps represent the blue and red pills shown in the Matrix movies. The blue is for Christianity and the red is for Satan. This represents the same thing as Captain America, the blue, and Iron Man, the red. Batman, the red. Superman, the blue. That's why the hot tap is hot like hell. The fires of hell and the coals of hell. If you leave the hot tap running for too long, steam comes out of it, just like there's steam in hell. It's good that most people wash their hands using cold water, because that means you're more Christian-like. Most people fill the kettle up with cold water as well. This is the Jedi code representing the Christian code, and this is the Sith code representing the Satan code. See how this Sith Empire symbol looks like a Nazi swastika? This Sith code says peace is a lie. Well, that is against Christianity for starters, because the Christians believe that peace is true. Passion, that's to do with like passionate sex, like kinky sex. And then like this strength and power business is like what Thanos has and Apocalypse. See the V in victory? That represents the fifth age coming. My chains are broken. That means the chains that are meant to bind Satan. The same chains that bind Satan in the Doctor Who story, the Satan Pit. This is the Force shall free me. Translated in real world terms, that means Satan shall free me. Because that is what the Sith believe in. Well, actually, no, because in Star Wars there's no such thing as Satan, but it's hard to explain because I'm trying to explain this in Star Wars terms, but in real world terms as well. This red side represents Iron Man, this blue side represents Captain America. Here it says there is no death. Well, there wasn't for Jesus because he rose from the dead. Here it says there is no chaos. Well, the Illuminati create chaos, just like the Sith do. Here it says there is no ignorance. Wow. I'm sorry, but nowadays there's loads of people that are ignorant. This book of Sith represents the book of Satan, just like the book of the Jedi represents the book of Christianity, or the Bible. See this S right here? Represents Satan. This book is red for Satan, whereas the Jedi book is blue for Christianity. Here it says Lamb of God is a title for Jesus, even though in all of our other videos we've been portraying the Lamb as a woman, and that is because the Lamb can be a woman or a man, or it can have no sex. There can also be more than one lamb at any one time on the earth. See here it says a lion-like lamb, just like Aslan the lion in Narnia. So here you have your lamb, and here you have your woman of the Bible. I know this can get confusing because in previous videos I've said that the lamb and the woman of the Bible are the same person, but now I'm not so sure. See Wentworth Miller, he plays Chris Redfield in Resident Evil, like the Resident Evil movies. And he also, I think he actually wrote this Stoker film. Well, anyway, W for World War III. Turn this M upside down. W for World War III. W for World War III. O for the Wheel of the Great Tribulation. W for World War III. O for the Wheel of the Great Tribulation. W for World War III. A for A that is on Captain America's head. Except it's an uppercase one on Captain America's head. Turn this M upside down. W for World War III. Another A there that's on Captain America's head. I for Illuminati. I for Illuminati. M there. A there. W there. See the two T's next to each other? TT, Twin Towers. Two O's next to each other. Represents the Wheel of the Great Tribulation, but also the two towers. Just like the two O's in Google. Now, remember how India Stoker redeemed herself by shooting and killing her murderous uncle. Look, just as Jesus redeems man through self-sacrifice, yet calls man to account on the day of judgment. A revelation of Jesus Christ, and hence the focus on the Lamb as both Redeemer and Judge, presents the dual role of Jesus. Just as Lindsay in Hollyoaks has a dual role, because she has a split personality. But this Judge bit, just like Judge Rinder. See this hammer right here represents like the hammer for Russia. This thing what he's doing with his hands could be like an Illuminati or Freemason thing. But at the same time, Judge Rinder could represent Jesus. See this white on him could represent heaven. Because he could represent Jesus Christ sitting on the throne of the world and judging the human race. See these scales right here? One side represents Satan, the other side represents Christianity. See how they even look like Illuminati pyramids? See this faith right here? That represents the faith that you have to have in Jesus Christ and God and Christianity. This thing here represents the same thing that's on the shield logo. This eagle right here. And this thing represents China rising up. This bear represents this same bear right here. Then another sign appeared in heaven. A huge red dragon. This red dragon, just like the red dragon on the Welsh flag, with 7 heads, 10 horns, and 7 royal crowns on his heads. These royal crowns could represent the royal family, meaning the British royal family. Well, it says 7 heads. Just like 7 spirits of God and with 7 stars. The stars, just like stars in Resident Evil, and just like the star on Wonder Woman's head, and just like the star on Winter Soldier's arm. Victory here. Just like victory is mentioned in the Sith code. Stars are mentioned here. And stars are mentioned here. In the Queen's 90th birthday celebrations, basically, Chileans were wearing clothing that was similar to Mexicans. And basically, well, this represents like the Aztecs and sacrifice. Just like the Aztecs sacrificed people, and just like Jesus was sacrificed. See this 9 right here, turn it upside down and you get a 6 for 666. These represent the visors coming with the mind control. Gun violence, just like the gun violence in the USA. Basically, right, Jesus redeems man through self-sacrifice. Whereas with Susie in the Lovely Bones, it's not self-sacrifice because she's murdered. Susie bleeds when she's murdered. Just like this lamb bleeds.